air signs, it's Sarah here with Grassroots Evolution. Thank you so much for watching. This is your weekly message for January 28th through to February 3rd. So it is a general message, guys. Take what resonates, disregard the bits that don't. But know that if you are a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, this may resonate. If you've got air somewhere in your chart as well, it may. Just know that it is general, so take the bits that do resonate, guys, and disregard the bits that don't, but know that no matter what happens through the cards or what guidance we get, it's up to you guys and your active free will and the choices you make and steps you take to get the kind of things you want to see in your world to come into fulfillment, fruition. So I'm going to ask Archangel Michael to guard, bless, and protect this reading, as well as any of you guys who would ask for it. Just know if you want your angels and guides in your life, all you do need to do is ask. And I'm going to ask my team of light to hop in and join us now as well. I'm going to ask to be used as the most clear channel for anyone watching, as well as for the most far-reaching of a message as well. So I am just going to say thank you guys so much for continuing to watch me and take a chance on me, but also for anyone, who's new, if you'd like to see more of this, please feel free to subscribe. It would be wonderful to have your energy with me on this journey. Alright, so let's get in. I'm going to first I'm hearing Steampunk Tarot, so we're going to take a message quickly from the Steampunk Tarot here. And this is for air signs, so Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, January 28th through to February 3rd, Spirit. What do you have for me, please? Thank you. We get the Ten of Swords here, and it looked like it fell in reverse, so we'll just see what's going on. There could be a little bit of a block, but tens are about completions and brand new beginnings, and it feels like this is in the reverse here. It's like it's time to, if there's any blocks that you have towards putting the past behind you, now's the time to work through it, I'm hearing. But this is in our mental space, so just allowing yourself to lay there, that situation's over. Allow the death of a situation to occur, because the sun here lifts the veil through the smog. You can see new daybreak coming, no matter how hard the night was up on that rooftop. And as well, I'm just showing the shadows. There's shadows cast with this sun. There may be something to do that may be important to some of you. I'm just hearing, guys, air signs. What shadows were cast upon you? Now, as I said that, we get a few things here. So we had judgment that appeared in the reverse as well. So it could be until this completion comes, it's like you may feel like there's been no judgment to a situation. But it's like, here is judgment. The truth is loud and proud, and blaring it over, this megaphone above them, knowing that there's more than one side. I'm hearing to an argument, to a decision, to discussions, to situations. There's always more than one side, and our truth, it comes from our standpoints, and how are we looking at it. So how these both came out kind of was like that there's kind of been a stalemate in terms of a mental space, thoughts around situation, or just something that's been really, really hard for you mentally. I am hearing emotionally as well, so it's time to bring judgment, see the truth. And we get as well the Ten of Cups that come out with this. So this is 2 tens and judgment is number 20 and 2 tens. So I feel like there's significance to that. There's a lot of endings happening, but as we get with the 1 and 0, we get back to 1. It is brand new beginnings, and the Ten of Cups is about pure joy and fulfillment and happiness, right? What nourishes your soul? This kind of connection where you're just sitting on the bench. Their 2 cups are the ones that are left open here, but they're all still here. There's so much joy and possibility, the golden rays above their head. So I feel like if there's been a shadow that has kind of been cast upon your soul, know that for the most part, the shadow needs light to be able to see it. So bring light to the situation, bring judgment, bring sound judgment, allow old cycles of negative thought paradigming, patterning to die out. See the truth and the beauty of each situation, and allow the sun to illuminate your days. Bring pure joy back into your world. This can be wholeness and completion with yourself, and finally the mind and the heart kind of working together as well. What are the judgments there? But I definitely feel like 2 10s and 20, it's important. So let's get a little bit more on that, please, Spirit. Can you elaborate on this situation? Thank you. And I get 2, so I get the 9 of Cups, and this is as well generosity. She's got all of these cups overfilled, saying, welcome in. I'm being drawn to this. I should have been a man. Big bosom here, but like this woman is open, ready to share her gifts with the world, and arms wide open. And we get Chariot here, and it's like there's movement when we allow openness and generosity into our life. And this is also gestation. The 9s are also about emotional fulfillment, your wish fulfillment. What do you want to see? The 9 and the 10 of Cups in our heart space. This is beautiful. This is the kind of energy that we want to be bringing into our worlds. And I feel like whatever the judgment call is that is being made, and it could be you making it, it could be something happening in the world around you, but there's real movement here, and this is the Chariot, and this is like the iron elephants. Okay, what is awesome about the steampunk is kind of World War I era, World War II era, just technology mixed in with, you know, everyday things. And I really love it here. She's riding in, right? She's riding in on her chariot. Let's see what's the Chariot take. Thank you. So let's see what the Chariot is, guys. We have the 8 of Cups. And what I like about this is a concise formula. We have the ability to change around the formulas in our life to we have the 8, the 9, and the 10 of Cups, guys. So this is definitely, I'm feeling like a love situation, whether it be for yourself and finding what brings you joy and happiness and just being at peace and serenity and feelings of bliss within your own world, and moving on to being able to wholeheartedly find and do the calculations on what serves you, what doesn't serve you. Learn the lessons here. You, most of us have probably had quite a few experiences on this. And what I'm being guided to say is think about yourself throughout a lot of your different experiences through your life, and was there anything you did in your head, any negative thought patterning you had that messed with your love life or messed with your emotions and your feelings of wholeness and fulfillment within yourself? Because if you can bring those out into the open, see the patterns that you've allowed to happen throughout time, it will so change your world, because it gives there's a sense of empowerment. There will definitely be movement. So definitely for sure your judgment brings movement, and I'm feeling like this is what you want to see, because this is a brand new formula now. Calculations have changed. You what do you let into this vault? Allow a release, right? This is definitely one of these things. Holding on to burdens that aren't yours and no longer serve you. They're not fulfilling your emotional needs for sure either. It just causes more problems for you, right? You create these self-fulfilling prophecies that weren't there, get so caught up in your head and unable to move, like you're just stabbed down there. Get out of that. This came out upside down. Get out of your mental entrapment, because there's two things here. There's the Queen of Pentacles, and it was in the reverse, so it's like maybe you don't quite feel like it yet, but you are, my darling, a sophisticated, high-class, intellectual being. And this woman here, she's stable and she's grounded, and you know, she's walking slowly down her staircase, content in her world, and this is the Queen of Pentacles. So an earth sign could be, but it's definitely, the more we're grounded and able to see our own worth here, okay, and not have to be, I'm hearing, even though she's wealthy, it's not about the possessions she has, it's about what she holds as truth within herself. Very grounded, very stable person. Being able to see that to be stable, you have to be able to release the stuff that kind of makes you not able to maintain that equilibrium. And the last message I got with this was the sun. And I love this sun. The sunflowers in the background, they're dancing around. This is pure joy, pure contentment. We've got kind of this mechanical sun in the background. And there is success here. Illuminate, bring forth light, right? Bring forth life as well. Everything, you know, I'm hearing plant your garden and watch it grow at this point. What we nurture in our grounded physical worlds, that's what we give life to. And with the 9 of Cups, the 10 of Cups, 8 of Cups, the sun, air signs, it looks like it's a wonderful week in store. So let's see, just the bottom of the deck is the Knight of Pentacles, oh my gosh, and the Knight of Swords. So I feel like you could be receiving some pretty grounded communication, or you could be offering some grounded communication. But whatever I'm hearing is, whatever it is with this, lay the burdens down, right? Get out of that heaviness. Allow judgment to be received with a full heart and fully openly accept the happiness and the success that comes to you. Because these two cards, it's like, as these two, they are the knights, right? As these two knights come, whether it's, again, your energy being given out or brought back or together, same, that's how you should receive this. Arms wide open. So let's get, I'm being guided for the fairies, guys. What do you have for anyone who's resonated with this? For arms wide open, yeah. Let's see here. What do you have for air signs? Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, January 28th through February 3rd. For anyone who's resonated. Let me see. What's the sun? What is the success? Thank you. And we get number 3. And this is, let's see here. And this is the Lenormand Fairy Oracle. It looks like this in case anybody's interested. It's really nice little cards, but let's see here. The ship. Travel, risk, adventure, speculation. And I definitely feel like whatever situation here is, there could have been risk, or you may have felt that there's been a lot of risk. I definitely feel like travel could be on the way as well. You have the Chariot, so you could be moving and traveling towards this, or something, or somebody could be moving towards you to have these discussions and kind of offering the insight. But definite movement. Allow yourself to work through the risk in this. What are you moving to? Let's get another card here, Spirit, please. Number 3. What are they moving towards with this ship? Maybe you're going to go on a boat cruise? And Spirit. Any other messages? Thank you. And we get number 4, and this is home. And 4s are about being stable and about being home. What is home to you? What do you need to make you feel stable and make you feel at home and at peace with your surroundings? Let's read number 4. So we have a logical progression as well. 3 to 4. 3 tens. Or, sorry, 2 tens and the Judgment. Home, family, security. So this could be this could be family helping you as well, or feeling home within yourself, home within your surroundings, feeling very comfortable. I feel like this could be moving on to much more comfortable feelings. And having this Queen of Pentacles here with the 10 of Cups and the Sun as well, it's like this is definitely very grounded, very open and nurturing. The Queen of Pentacles, that's the nurture, right? That's coming home, right? Coming home. So let's get a message from I'm going to bring in the Wildwood Tarot for a little extra advice for anyone here with this moving to a more home. What advice do you have here for the fairies? Thank you. So moving through to home within yourself means that we need to release this 7 of Swords energy, and this is 7 of Arrows, but release insecurity. Release anything that would have you feeling less than worthy, or make you feel like she's gagged here and she's stabbed, she's tied, she's trapped. Anything that would stop you from going forward and moving to a place where you're nurturing yourselves and your own commitments and your families and what you consider to be your necessities, your basic needs. What is this Sun to you? What is this success? This resonates probably for multitudes of reasons and things, whether in this case it be a romantic relationship, family, friend, soulmate, soul tribe. Just, this is very, very grounded love, I'm just saying. Whether it's for yourself, which you can start emanating out to the world, or it's within partnership. But one of the major things is definitely get rid of this insecurity. The 7 of Swords with the 10 of Swords, a lot of times, like I said earlier, we get ourselves bogged down with these thoughts and we get unable to move. Get out of that. Get out of the insecurity. Tell me anything else I need to know here, Spirit? I don't think there's much more. I'm going to pull a message from the messages. Sorry, what is it? Yeah. Whispers of Love Oracle. One more from here, Spirit, for how can guidance towards getting out of this insecurity maybe, please, Spirit, so that we can accept with arms wide open. It's guidance for that. Thank you. 2 come out. So we get the eel, which was stuck in, flipped, and went back in. But this is so here's the 3rd Knight, the Knight of Cups, the Knight of Vessels, swimming towards what you want. And in this case, it's the Knight swimming towards the Queen of Cups. So this is definitely, as we release our insecurities, we're going to swim towards our own, nurturing our own self and our own love within ourselves. The salmon, this Queen of Cups, she swims against against the current. Right? It's very difficult for these salmon to go to their spawning grounds and lay their eggs and continue on with the species. But that's something that they do when they go back to home. They go back home every single time they go to the same place. Their babies are born there and they're going to keep going. It's like, go back to home within yourself and love yourself fully, so that you're not in this insecure place when this love comes to you. But also, if this is a romantic situation, there are 3 Knights, 2 Queens, and we get the Queen of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles and grounded emotion. And this is an absolutely beautiful energy to harness. Having grounded in emotion and being at home within ourselves allows us to pull home to us, kind of like the law of attraction. That's what I'm hearing. So take what resonates, guys. I'm going to pull in one last message, air signs, for the Whispers of Love Oracle, and this is a really beautiful artwork in this deck. So if you are interested, it's Angela Hartfield is who the author is. And let's see here. One last parting message for air signs. Please, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, for the week ahead. The Union of Hearts. Like what I say, Law of Attraction. This is like my favorite card in the whole deck. But there's a connection of love that defies explanation. If that resonates for you, you're going to know right away, right, what this is. But whatever this connection is for you, receive it with arms wide open. Move past the negative thought paradigms and in the insecurity. Move towards emotional maturity, okay? And know that with the Union of Hearts here, this connection, this is like bound to nature. These two trees have grown together. And I just want to do a quick dive. Well, I don't know what to say, but with trees can root together, right? Trees are fantastic. You see, sometimes I've seen where an oak tree and a maple tree looked like they were the same, but they'd spun around like this to where part of it had acorns and part of it had maple trees. Their root systems are all intertwined, and trees are very social creatures and much like us. And if you can see here the love that these two share, it's attracting life, it's attracting wildlife, and all that is around this is flowers and light and beauty, and there's absolute magnificence coming into your life, air signs. So the bottom of the deck here is I love you, and these are very important words. So if you feel that you want to go towards someone, come rushing in, all grounded, okay, speak your truth, speak it with love, and say, hey, it's here to stay. Offer up this love, nurture it in the physical world, and don't be afraid to go after it, no matter maybe how hard it has been, because it will be emotionally fulfilling. And that it is always important, whether I love myself, we love ourselves, and I'm in union with myself, or if this is a partnership as well, being in union with like-minded souls and like-minded individuals. And I love you is important to communicate, to share, because at the end of the day, most of us just want to know that we're loved. Alright, so thank you guys for watching. I wish you all the best in this coming week, and you guys have yourself a wonderful end of January. I'll talk to you later. Bye, guys.